Women are born with their necks naturally tilted upward. Men are born with their necks naturally tilted downward. One can only look up at the sky. The other can only look down at the ground. One is lively and cheerful. The other is withdrawn and insecure. One lives upstairs. The other lives downstairs. Although they live in the same building, because of their bodies, they have never seen each other. Watching couples in the coffee shop, the man wonders when he will ever find his own love. Today is the day to get his hospital results. He opens the X-ray sent by the hospital, full of anticipation, but sees that the bones in his neck are bent into a triangle. He knows his neck will probably always stay this way. Looking at the flyer, he noticed that the way the couple was kissing was almost exactly the same as the way he was positioned now. Suddenly, he remembers the billboard by the pool downstairs. A tiny spark of desire awakens in his heart. He secretly brings the billboard home. Then he puts on his finest suit, imitating the male lead in a TV drama. He takes the model's hands and dances romantically around his room. In the heat of the moment, he wants to kiss the female lead on the billboard, but no matter how hard he tries, he just can't reach her lips. In frustration, he accidentally presses her head down from the billboard. It seems that someone born with a disability like him is doomed to never experience love, even if the other person is just a billboard. He looks at himself in the mirror, sits on the edge of the bed, feeling dejected. Then, suddenly, a sweet bird song comes from outside the window. He sticks his head out, and just at that moment, his eyes meet the woman's downstairs. In that single glance, they fall in love. In that moment, they even imagine the decorations for their wedding. After greeting each other, the man immediately turns back to his room, puts on a hat, and hurries downstairs. The woman is also eagerly waiting for their meeting. As soon as the man rings the doorbell, the woman pushes the door open, unable to wait, but because of their bodies and the height difference, he can't see her, and she can't see him. They circle around the doorway for a long time. Finally, the man decides to push the door and enter the woman's room, while the woman decides to walk into the man's upstairs room. He doesn't find her in the room. She doesn't find him either. They even start to wonder if the whole encounter was just a hallucination. The man walks upstairs in frustration. The woman walks downstairs, equally disappointed. Though they pass by each other, they still can't see one another. At that moment, a small bird suddenly flies out from under the man's hat. Hearing the bird's song, both of them stop. They turn toward each other. At that instant, their eyes meet again, and the height of the stairs finally brings them together.